Some connections don't feel emotional, they feel forbidden. I knew something was wrong the moment I met him, not because I felt fear, but because I felt memory where there should have been none. He stood across the room, unmoving, watching me like I had arrived late to something we had already begun. When our eyes met, my chest tightened, not with excitement, but with dread, a quiet, ancient dread, the kind you feel when you realize you've been somewhere before, and it didn't end well. I didn't ask his name, I didn't need to. My body reacted as though it already knew how to stand near him, how to breathe around him. My pulse slowed. My thoughts scattered. Somewhere deep inside me, something whispered, not again. We spoke carefully. Too carefully. Like two people afraid of waking something sleeping between us. Every sentence felt rehearsed, as if we were following rules we didn't consciously remember agreeing to. When he smiled, it wasn't warmth I felt, it was grief. That night, I dreamed of dying, not metaphorically, not symbolically. I dreamed of blood soaking into earth that wasn't mine. Of his hands shaking as he held me, whispering words I couldn't hear. I woke up gasping, my throat burning, like I had been screaming for a very long time. The mark on my wrist was new, thin, pale, like an old scar pretending to be fresh. After that, the world around me began to fracture. Mirrors lingered too long on my reflection. Shadows moved with intention. And every time I closed my eyes, I saw him standing in places he had never been, in old houses, ruined temples, fields under unfamiliar skies, always watching, never touching. When we met again, I asked him the question I should have asked first. Have we met before? He went still, not confused, not surprised, afraid, not safely. He said, that was the first time I noticed the way people never interrupted us. How rooms seemed to quiet when we spoke. How time felt thinner around him. He warned me not to dream. I didn't listen. I didn't listen. The dreams became clearer, different lifetimes, same ending. Sometimes I was his wife, accused of witchcraft, burning while he watched helplessly from the crowd. Sometimes he was the one dying, executed, drowned, sacrificed, and I was the one screaming his name too late. In every life, we chose each other, and in every life, one of us paid for it. I confronted him one night, my voice shaking. Why does loving you feel like a curse? His answer was barely a whisper, because it is. He told me the truth then, that we were bound, not by fate, but by defiance. That in our first life, we had broken a law older than time itself. We chose love where we were meant to choose separation. And the punishment was simple. We would always find each other, and we would never survive each other. Each lifetime, one of us was meant to let go. Each lifetime, we failed. Until now, I realized then why he never touched me. Why he never spoke of the future. Why his love felt restrained, aching, unfinished. He wasn't afraid of losing me, he was afraid of keeping me alive. The final night came quietly, no storm, no warning, just a stillness that pressed against my ears until the world felt muted. You have to forget me, he said, and if I don't. His eyes filled with something close to terror, then you'll die again. That was when I understood the final truth. I wasn't remembering our past lives by accident, I was remembering because this time, I wasn't the one meant to die, he was. The scar on my wrist burned, the dreams stopped, and suddenly, everything made sense. I had always thought he was the tragedy, but he had been the sacrifice. When I woke the next morning, he was gone, no message, no trace, just silence. Years have passed. Sometimes, late at night, I feel a presence, protective, distant, watching from somewhere I can't reach. And in mirrors, just for a moment, I swear I see him behind me, smiling, relieved, because this time, we broke the cycle.